Hi, this is Paul at Halligan Design, and this is a tutorial on how to use your blog. We're at joeyjacob.com, and we're just going to do a tutorial that takes us into the dashboard. I've got two tabs up here. I'm going to click on the dashboard tab, and we'll see that we're on the main page when you get to the dashboard. These are options that you have for some just overall information about the website. Google Analytics is really the one that you use the most. I use the most. And it kind of gives you an overview of your traffic pattern that you're having on the site. Just click the little tab here to open and close it. And if yours isn't configured like this, you can always open and close these things. And by clicking and dragging, you can move them to different positions. I like this to be in the upper left-hand corner. So that's a little dashboard tip. We're going to go to the posts to look at how they're constructed and how to build them. We're going to click on all posts, and we're going to load our post pages, and we'll see that we have two posts in here. And the second one here is the one that we're going to rebuild. We're going to just kind of take you through how it was built. I'm going to make a duplicate of it by clicking on New Draft, and that creates a duplicate of this. And we'll see that it loads. And we have an article here. We have a window with content. Scroll down, we can see that the content is in there. There's an image in here. There's a title. Underneath, we have something called SEO by Yoast. That's the plugin we're using for SEO for this website. It's a terrific plugin. It helps you with benchmarks, sets you up with your key SEO, keyword, title, and meta description. And it even gives you a little report card here on if you've hit the benchmarks there, you could get a green, and overall performance on the right hand. We did really well with this in terms of hitting the benchmarks, and we see we got a green. On the right hand column, we have the publish area. This right now is a draft. Once we're through with it, we're going to click on publish and make that visible to people coming to the website. But right now in the draft mode, it's only visible to you. We also have categories. This particular article is about setting goals, and so we've set some categories in here, and goals is obviously the one that applies here, so we click that. The other thing that we have here is tags, and this particular article had some pretty good tags of goals, health benefits, healthy living, and a few others that just we added in by just typing the content in here and clicking add. In the content window, you'll see that the article that's in here, what I like to do is before I build and get to this point, I've created an article in a text edit format with all my basics set up in here. This particular article is a pickup of an article that was written by Lauren Castor, and we're going to, what I did is I just to do a little pre-work, I set it up in this text article so that it's nice and easy to copy and paste. We have a link to the we have tags, which is what we used down in this area for creating these tags, and we can see the image here. So the basics: copy the title, paste the title in up here, copy the text, and I left this in here from the previous one, and I just highlighted the text that was here, pasted it in. Article, for the photograph, we simply just added the image, and what I'm going to do is I'll take it out and just, if we delete the image, we have the I-beam before the text that was put in there. We go up here to media, click add media, and what I've done is I have this image on the desktop, and I brought it in by selecting Files, navigated to my desktop, brought that image in. I already have it in here, and you'll see that it's in the media library. This is the image, and on the side here we have three things. We have the we have the image, and then we have a title, alt text title, and put that in as the title of the photograph, also as the alt text and the description. Now the description could be a little bit more lengthy, and one of the things I didn't do is to get that on this sheet, but that's a good thing to do beforehand. So if we click in, well, what we want to do is we want to have a left alignment on that. We don't want to have a link, so we're going to select none for the link, and we're going to select full size for the image, and then we'll insert that in. Now that looks like it might be a little bit big. We can save this and preview it in the preview mode. Click preview, and we'll see it's opening up another tab here, and we'll see the image, and we'll say, well, you know, the image does look a little bit big. We don't really like this narrow column here. I think we should probably reduce it down, maybe reduce it around 60%. So we'll go back here and click on the image. If you mouse over to the left, you'll see these little icons, and if you see the icon of the edit image, which is the little picture, we can click that. Don't click the delete image, because that will delete it. But if we click that, it pops up a window, and we can select, we could reduce it down 60%, and then say update, and now it's reduced it down. And one thing that I noticed when we were, well, we could first let's save that, and then we'll go to the page to preview it, update it, and we'll see that the image has gotten smaller. And then we will go back, click on the image again, and go up a little bit in size, maybe go up 120%, update that. One other thing that we could do is, I noticed if you're looking here at the image, we'll update. It's a little tight on the right-hand side here. I think we just didn't save this correctly. Go to 120%. We didn't hit update, but what I want to do is to show you a little power tip. You go to advanced settings. We'll see in styles here, if you type in padding right, and you won't get that popped out window until you've actually typed it in once, but once you put it in once, it'll remember it. And padding right is going to give us some room on the right hand side of the photograph, so that it isn't really close against the type. So we're going to scroll down here and click update. Okay, and now we can see that there's more room, more air around the right side. We'll save this, and we'll see the image will, two things get bigger when I update it, and also have a little bit more room around the right side of the image. So looks a little bit more comfortable. You could still play with this a little bit more. It's kind of a funny widow there, but you get the idea of what's going on there and how you can adjust it. If you see this blue type, this is link, and I'm just going to hit the broken link to show you how this works. If we go over here, see that I had copied the link of where that article came from. It was from the integrativenutrition.com blog. So I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to go and highlight the text, the Integrative Nutrition blog, hit this little chain icon, and paste that link into that URL space, and say add link, click add link, and now that's created a hyperlink to that original blog article. And that's a good link out.